Sheldon the Snail and the Epic Journey to Cabbage Country. Once upon a time, in a peaceful garden filled with colorful flowers, lush vegetables, and a sparkling pond, there lived a small snail named Sheldon. This garden was home to many creatures, big and small, but Sheldon had always felt a sense of wanderlust that set him apart from the others. Sheldon had grown up listening to tales about a mythical place called Cabbage Country. According to the legends, Cabbage Country was a land where the leaves were as big as the sky, the soil was always moist and rich, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of fresh cabbage. Snails from all over the world would gather in Cabbage Country to feast on the delicious leaves and celebrate their love for the delectable vegetable. Driven by curiosity and a thirst for adventure, Sheldon decided that he must set out on a quest to find Cabbage Country and see it for himself. He knew that the journey would be long and perilous, but the thought of experiencing the legendary land of cabbage was too enticing to resist. Before embarking on his journey, Sheldon sought the guidance of a wise old earthworm named Ernest. Ernest had traveled far and wide in his youth and had acquired a wealth of knowledge about the world beyond the garden. He shared his wisdom with Sheldon and provided him with a hand-drawn map that would guide him on his quest. With a farewell to his family and friends, Sheldon began his epic journey to Cabbage Country. He traversed vast fields filled with golden wheat, ventured through dark forests, where mysterious creatures lurked, and navigated treacherous, rocky hills that tested his endurance and determination. During his travels, Sheldon encountered many fellow creatures who taught him valuable life lessons. One day, he met a friendly beetle named Beatrice, who had lost a leg in a skirmish with a hungry bird. Despite her injury, Beatrice maintained a cheerful and optimistic disposition. From Beatrice, Sheldon learned the importance of resilience and the power of a positive attitude in the face of adversity. As Sheldon continued his journey, he crossed paths with a wise old tortoise named Timothy. Timothy was slowly making his way to a pond on the other side of the forest, a journey he had undertaken for many years. Though slower than most creatures, Timothy never lost sight of his goal and remained steadfast in his pursuit. From Timothy, Sheldon learned the value of patience and persistence, understanding that the journey's speed isn't as crucial as the determination to reach one's destination. Sheldon's journey took him through various landscapes, each with its unique challenges and surprises. In a vast desert, he met a clever chameleon named Charlotte, who taught him the art of adaptation and the importance of blending in with one's surroundings. In a lush rainforest, he encountered a wise old owl named Oliver, who shared his knowledge of the interconnectedness of all living things and the significance of balance in the ecosystem. Finally, after months of travel and countless lessons learned, Sheldon arrived at the edge of an enormous cabbage field. His heart swelled with joy as he realized that he had finally reached the legendary Cabbage Country. As he crawled onto the first gigantic leaf, he was greeted by a welcoming community of snails, who had also made the long journey in search of the bountiful cabbage. Together, they feasted on the delicious leaves, shared their tales of adventure, and celebrated their accomplishments. They formed a close-knit community, supporting each other in times of need, and rejoicing in the simple pleasures of life. After spending some time in Cabbage Country, Sheldon felt a longing to return to his home garden and share the lessons he had learned with his loved ones. With a heart filled with gratitude and a backpack full of memories, he bid farewell to his newfound friends and set off on the journey back home. The return journey was no less challenging than the journey to Cabbage Country. Sheldon encountered various obstacles along the way, but each time he faced a challenge, he drew upon the wisdom and lessons he had gained during his travels. This newfound knowledge and confidence allowed him to overcome each hurdle with grace and determination. Upon his return to the garden, Sheldon's family and friends eagerly gathered around to hear about his adventures. They listened with wide-eyed wonder as he recounted his experiences and shared the life lessons he had learned from the many creatures he had met along the way. He spoke of resilience, positivity, patience, persistence, adaptation, and the interconnectedness of all living things. Sheldon's story of his journey to Cabbage Country and the wisdom he had acquired became a beloved tale in the garden. It was passed down from generation to generation, serving as a reminder that no matter the obstacles or challenges, with determination, courage, and the wisdom of life lessons, even the smallest of creatures could achieve their dreams. And so, the legend of Sheldon the Snail and his epic quest for Cabbage Country lived on, inspiring countless other creatures in the garden to embark on their own adventures and seek out the wisdom that lay hidden in the world beyond their familiar surroundings. Through Sheldon's tale, the inhabitants of the garden learned that the journey itself was just as important as the destination, and that the lessons learned along the way had the power to shape and enrich their lives forever.